This 7-year-old Indian boy had 526 teeth removed from his mouth. Welcome to the Frantic Bonanza. This is Dr. Preeti,
and Dr. Anjali.
and here we unleash all the facts and discoveries just for you.
Dr. Preeti, do you know what happened last night? I had such a terrifying nightmare in which millions of teeth were in my mouth. I was literally scared to the death.
That was a terrifying one. But for some people, this nightmare may actually be their reality.
Really? Tell me more.
Back in 2019, there was a 7-year-old Indian boy who reported to Savita Dental College in Chennai, India, with a complaint of slowly increasing swelling in his lower jaw. And his parents suspected that it might be a cancer. During the initial workup by the surgeons, revealed a large lesion with multiple hard structures at a single site within the lower jaw. During the surgery, the operating surgeons noticed a well defined bag like mass, which was removed intact. The specimen weighed about 200 grams. The specimen was then radiographed, and further, it was revealed that multiple tiny radio opaque structures were there. And on further evaluation by oral pathologist, and to their utmost surprise, the bag revealed 526 tooth like structures. In pathologist's own words, it was just similar to pearls in an oyster. It took 5 hours of meticulous searching to remove all the minute teeth from the open bag like specimen. The tooth sizes varied from 1 mm to 15 mm, and each resembled a tooth with crown covered by enamel and a root like structure coming out from the base of the crown. And this is the first ever case to be documented worldwide, where so many minute teeth were found in a single individual. Isn't it interesting?
Yeah, that's quite interesting. Generally, we have 28 to 32 teeth in our oral cavity, but sometimes this number may increase.
Yes, if it's increased, it's called hyperdontia, and if it's decreased, it's called hypodontia. And it's common for both of your permanent and primary dentition. But in this case, it was neither, since there were so many tiny tooth like structures and they were not actually fully developed tooth. So it's termed as compound odontoma, which is actually a developmental defect called hematoma, which means mass of disorganized tissue which is native to a particular anatomical location. Most hematomas are usually benign, that is, they are not cancerous, but it may later develop into a cancer. And hematomas can grow anywhere in your body, and typically they are found in lungs, hypothalamus, breast, and colon. Most of these cases are asymptomatic and discovered incidentally while evaluating other medical conditions. So, these hematomas can only cause morbidity by various mechanisms such as infection, pressure, obstruction, hemorrhage, and cancer transformation also.
So, how can we diagnose a compound odontoma?
Compound odontoma is generally asymptomatic clinically, but it can be detected during radiological investigations or maybe in connection with your persistent deciduous dental elements or the impaction of permanent ones. Odontomas can be diagnosed at any age, but they are more frequently seen during the second decade of your life, that is, during the age of 14 to 15 years. And it has slightly more common predilection for males. As for the reason, the exact reason is still unknown. But some people postulated that reasons could be local trauma, infection, inheritance, and genetic mutation also. Though the majority of these lesions are asymptomatic, however, they may be accompanied with pain and swelling as secondary complaints in some cases. And as for the treatment, surgical excision is the ultimate treatment because recurrence is very rare in these cases. And also in later stages, orthodontic treatment is not required in most cases because their size is very small to affect the positioning of other teeth. So, if you ever experience any such swelling in your oral cavity, don't panic. Just immediately visit your nearby dentist for reassurance. Maybe it's just some extra tooth like structure which is causing it, and not something major which you might imagine.
If you like this information, please do give it a thumbs up and we will see you next time with more such fun and interesting facts and discoveries. Till then, have a nice day.